Halftime at the University of Hartford. The Hawks lead the Quinnipiac Bobcats 26-21. It's been a big weekend for Quinnipiac athletics. And the guy with a smile on his face, Jack McDonald, he's on the sidelines with our Rich Capola. Richie?
Well, Billy, he is smiling. And Jack McDonald, Jack, there's a lot of good going on for this university right now, especially from an athletic standpoint. Talk about this weekend a little bit, what's happened and what's ahead.
Thanks, Rich. We're having really a fantastic fall. Our cross-country teams are 1 and 2 in the league, and our field hockey and soccer teams both made the playoffs. And tomorrow I'm traveling down to New Jersey for the men's soccer championship. And then last night was just an incredible evening for Quinnipiac to see 3,000 fans, for us to be playing Harvard, for us to beat Harvard, and then to get out of Bridgeport and see our men's basketball team open up their season with a win. We're very fortunate at Quinnipiac, and you know sports, you can be streaky, and right now we're streaky good.
Well, we talked about the Connecticut 6. You alluded to the win over the Hartford men last night and the fact that there could be a similar Connecticut 6 in women's basketball, hopefully as early as next year. But that's not the only sport with that type of a format being considered, correct?
Yeah, that's right. I think the Connecticut 6 for basketball has been a fantastic success. It's good for the fans to get around to see each other. We follow each other in the newspaper, so that's been good. We're talking about Connecticut 6 for women, hopefully next year. And I think those of us that sponsor ice hockey are thinking about it. We have a nutmeg for women that'll be played over Thanksgiving that already exists. And I think the only thing left right now is to maybe talk to my counterparts in men's ice hockey to see if we can pull it off. We are talking. We have nothing official just yet. But let's hope that works out so that in men's and women's basketball and men's and women's ice hockey, all of our fans, all of our parents will be able to travel around and see all these great institutions play great sports.
You mentioned the win over Harvard last night. I thought the guys played a tremendous hockey game. You know, and it's against Harvard, so that's great. But as you get further and further along in ECAC, is it now do you hear people saying, hey, we played a good game against Quinnipiac, or we beat Quinnipiac, starting to look at you a little bit differently than they did maybe a couple of years ago, right, when you were new?
Yeah, I'm following the little threads on the internet now, and they're starting to really say that. Everybody's respecting Quinnipiac as becoming a great tradition. And as people were watching on TV, I got a lot of calls from Boston today saying, boy, what a great crowd, what a great student section, what a great team, what a great coach, what a great television broadcast. I mean, all of those things are adding up. That's something we never had 10 years ago, and now we're developing a great tradition.
Just very quickly, we saw a lot of the students at the hockey game last night. You said at the basketball game in Bridgeport, a lot of the student body there as well in support.
Yeah, we had over 1,500 students at the hockey game, and we filled a bus to go down to Bridgeport. And even our men's basketball coach, Tom Moore, was saying, sent me a text this morning, Jack, thanks so much for the students coming to the bus to Bridgeport after they were already at a hockey game. So we are developing a great tradition of a team and a university that travels really well and has great support from our students and our adults.
Jack McDonald, a very happy athletic director right now. Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Rich.
Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Rich. We're at halftime, and it's Hartford out in front of Quinnipiac by 5. We'll be right back.